Every time I put on a jacket, it's just like, where are the pockets? Where are the pockets is? Hi, y'all, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my first ever actual official styling video. I have been promising y'all and promising myself that I would be doing styling content for like 6, 7, probably 8 months at this point, ever since I was like, okay, I want to create styling content on this channel, and it just hasn't happened until today of all days. My makeup isn't exactly gonna go with probably most of the outfits I'm gonna show you, but I'm going out later today, so this is just what we're working with. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I honestly don't really have too much of an idea of how it's gonna go. I've got like 5 outfits. I'm gonna see how it goes styling those, how much time it takes, how I feel about how they've done in this video, and then we'll see if I have to film another section with more outfits later. This is simply an accumulation of outfits that I have worn over the past couple of months that have given me like joy, where I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. That makes me feel good, and I felt strongly enough about them to want to share with you all. They aren't freakishly like elevated and styled. They're definitely more on a casual level, which I thought would be a good way to start doing styling content. I have a lot of other part of why I want to film this and get off my ass and do it, because I have other styling content that I want to film as well. So I'm like, I keep procrastinating, executive dysfunction, even on things that I want to do, like stuff where I'm like, I need to do the executive dysfunction, but also stuff like hobbies. The executive dysfunction is like, just no, later, you're not going to do it right now. So we are gonna do it right now. I love to hear myself talk, so let's just talk about these clothing and these outfits and get to some styling for y'all. Okay, we're starting from here, which is basically ground zero for me when it comes to an ensemble. I've got pants and one of my trusty tank tops. I'll apologize now about the audio. I actually did get this here little microphone thing, but when I tried it, it was really gnarly, so hopefully in the future I'll be able to figure this out. But for right now, I would love if y'all just bared with me. And we are starting out with these really nifty, kind of like khaki Y2K cropped pedal pusher style pants. I thrifted these at the Salvation Army, and I thought they would be fun to be playing with proportion, because I definitely have a difficult time with that. I'm going to be throwing on this pair of Doc Martens with the nice chestnut color. Not really a huge platform or anything, but a really good squarish rounded toe. I was hoping you'd better be able to see them over here. I apologize. I don't really have a styling station area. This is just all my room, and it can be a little bit awkward. As you can see, it's got the cropped look going on there. I really just liked how the shoes looked with the crop, and the fact that the flares actually went out a little bit, like it's not a form fitting to my calf pedal pusher. And with playing with proportion, I have spoken about it in previous videos. I have body dysmorphia, and I have a difficult time dealing with oversized things and not having things that make me very obviously see all of my proportions. So I've got this amazing sweater here that also thrifted from the Salvation Army. I love this sweater so freaking much. It was kind of a wild card to try it on with these trousers. I told myself, you got the pants, you got the sweater, you need to wear them. So I put it together for going to therapy, and by the end of wearing the outfit, I felt so fucking cute. You can't really see it the best. I hope that y'all can at least see some of the vision. This is definitely a more boyish, kind of a more androgynous look. When it comes to jewelry, I typically, especially when it comes to, I mean, the more majority of my jewelry, I tend to cycle through a lot of the same stuff that I do. I've got these rings here. Everything is secondhand except this one here from Killstar. And now I'm taking this one here, just a nice, simple sort of neutral, not wanting to fight with anything in the outfit, just so it's sitting there like that, adding a little extra, a little detail. For earrings, staying with the silver, I have these adorable little sterling silver cat ones. The tail actually moves. These ones my mother got for me. It's currently cold in Virginia, so this is the jacket upon jacket that I have been wearing with just about everything. One of the best $7 I have ever spent. And then for a handbag, adding my Dooney and Burke Amelie tote small, keeping all nice in shades of brown. This is an outfit that definitely skews. I'm working on finding that non-binary middle ground where I feel comfortable in the androgynous, as well as being able to swing a bit more masculine as well as more feminine without feeling out of my zone. What's going on? I got my nice Doc Martens, making everything a symphony of coordination color wise. Very comfy, cozy, easygoing outfit. One that I ended up loving a lot more than I thought I would from when I put it on, and definitely one that I would wear again. Next up is this pair of jeans that I've actually had for a pretty long while now, probably going on 5 years at the least. They're definitely more of a skinny, which is something that I am not entirely a huge fan of. I used to wear skinny jeans religiously. If you're a millennial, you shopped at Hot Topic, you know. Skinny jeans were the jean that reigned supreme, but I took them and cuffed them. And another big baggy oversized sweater is this one here from Minga London. I absolutely love this sweater. Cuffed the sleeve simply because it was a bit too long. Looking back, I probably would have gotten this in a size smaller or maybe even 2 sizes smaller, but I wanted to play on that 90s aspect, the 90s style, but kind of going into, again, the more androgynous boy style of the 90s. I've got 2 equally viable options for shoes. I think I'm going to go with the black Doc Martens because then it just ties in the black in the print of the sweater. The knitted design, whatever this is, I think we're going to go with the black ones. All right, got this. Got the Docs on, going on there. I like the oversized proportion here and the clunkiness of the shoes that kind of take away or at least make the skinny jean a little bit less of a, I'm wearing a skin tight jean. And even though these ones, they've got give, they're not as skinny as they could even be. Gonna be taking this one here again. That's a necklace that I use quite a lot when I want something neutral, and it goes real well with all of the white on here. And then I'm gonna take this string of amethyst, make myself a real nice stack like that. If I can add more jewelry, that's definitely what I like doing. I always wear this here, and then we're gonna take these adorable, I got these at my food bank thrift store. They're amethyst, but they're these little bear fetish looking things, and put those in right there like that. Looking real cute. Thank you very much, if I do say so myself. I want to incorporate a little bit more black into everything. So I have this handbag from Dooney and Burke that I think would look really stinking cute here like this. I always say a handbag and shoes really help bring an outfit all together. This is one that I just wanted to be really casual. And again, I tend to go for like more skin tight, really figure hugging things on top. But I liked playing again with proportions and finding things that make me feel confident and attractive without messing with my autistic dysphoria nightmare viewpoint of my body. And I think it's simple, but it's comfortable and cute. And I really like that I have a way to utilize these jeans because I was a little bit struggling with figuring out how to wear them, but I really like how they look. And I think If they were a little bit baggier, it would probably be a bit more 90s authentic, but I think this is just, again, a really nice, simple, cute outfit that makes me feel good. Next up are these really fantastic stretch corduroy pants. They come about a little bit above ankle length, which I actually do like that kind of stop crop before a really chunky boot, which is what I wear 9 times out of 10. They are extremely comfortable, just this great all over elastic. Got these at the Salvation Army that I frequent. And y'all know I love me a good monochromatic moment, so I am going to be pairing it with this. I'm not even entirely sure what you would call it. I don't know if it's a Henley tee. It's from Levi's. I got this again at that Salvation Army. The past couple of times I've been, it has been absolutely popping with quality finds. I really like the blue on blue with this, but I'm gonna break it up with a nice old chunky boot, one of my absolute favorite and most worn Doc Martens. All right, we've got all the blue with a nice pop of brown. I'm gonna take this necklace here and then reutilizing those same cat earrings because I just absolutely love them and they go well with the not actual silver, but the silver tone in the necklace. All right, feeling pretty cute, feeling pretty nice, but as I have said, it is actually cold in Virginia right now, so we need another layer. I thought this really cool plaid shacket would be a good addition. I absolutely adore the plaid of this, the colors in it. $3 at my local food bag thrift store. Again, I love getting outerwear for a good deal. I love getting anything for a good deal, but just only thing is every time I put on a jacket, it's just like, where are the pockets? Where are the pockets is? I think this looks really cool. It kind of ties in with the boots going on here. If we're trying to play up a little bit of fancy, I would be using a bag like this. My Mulberry belted Bayswater. I like carrying my handbags on the side like that, and I do like outfits that have a bit more of a casual feel that you can then perk up with a little elevated designer, as it were, to take it to the next level. Like I've said, I enjoy a monochromatic look. A lot of these are just very simple, casual things that I would wear going out on just a regular average day-to-day that's not a work day. Next up is another amazing pair of stretch corduroy pants, except these ones are in this beautiful, typically I'm not a red wearer, but like this is like a crimson, a maroon, a deep, dark, delicious red. And I have it with this nice cropped collared kind of jersey knit. And while this I feel is something that I might go out in on its own as is, I really wanted to incorporate this vest here, which is something that I got secondhand at Clothes Mentor quite a while ago, but I have been just absolutely dying to wear it and style it. And while this is something that is a little bit out of my typical comfort zone, it definitely skews itself a bit more. If we're going to use a term from the interwebs, I guess this is more like academia. Not sure what kind of academia it is because they took academia. There's light, there's dark, there's all kinds of whatever. But I really did like the structured, more formal. I actually haven't worn this outfit yet, though I am hoping to. Em and I are planning on doing Valentine's Day, so gonna do some accessorizing. One of my favorite necklaces, again, one of the best $3 I've ever spent in my entire life. Got that going on there. Typically, I'd wear these earrings with this because they just go so well with the sea glass, but I can't find this one currently, so I'm gonna be wearing these jade and peridot. Not entirely sure what that gem is there. I could wear a couple different pairs of Doc Martens, but I think I'm gonna go with these. They're actually like a nubuck original like color, but because of the way they've worn, they look a little bit green. I apologize for them looking so nasty. It's been snowy and gnarly and icy here and salt and everything. So after that weather changes, all of my Doc Martens are going to be getting a good cleansing. So here is the outfit as it is right now. I've got my pants cuffed, but I am going to add a handbag and some outerwear to just finish this up and make it look all fancy, elevated, and pulled together. And I think this is the perfect time to pull out this absolutely gorgeous Eddie Bauer oversized blazer. I thrifted this. Actually, I found it. My mom paid for it many, many years ago when I was visiting one of my brothers in Utah, and we were at the DI thrift down there, which if you're ever in Utah, the DI is a treasure trove of things to be found. They're so huge. I would love, now that I have a better sense of my personal style, to go back there and go rummaging in for who I am now. But we get the pockets, and I love the texture. I love the color of this. I think it does add a nice another level of green without it being too much, although in my opinion, there is never such a thing as too much green. I'm being pretty lazy, but if we're going to be doing a handbag and we're going to be doing green, I've got my Mulberry Bays water here. A nice, I feel, if we are going for that academia look, I think this does pull it all together nicely. This is definitely less of a relaxed outfit and something that's a bit more put together, a bit more styled. Definitely let me know what y'all think down below. This is my first styling video, so please be gentle with me. But I am feeling pretty good about how this is looking and how it just, again, this is something that's a bit more, while it is fitted and it does have more proportions that I feel like I'm more comfortable and used to, it is a little bit more done up, a little bit more, again, whatever this academia thing is that I typically don't go for or gravitate towards when I'm styling, but I thought this came out pretty stinking cute. All right, then last but not least on this particular styling docket, not sure if I'm going to try to put more in, or I'm just going to say this is my first styling video and this is 5 outfits and see how that goes. If I have a 7-minute video on my channel, God forbid, you know. Preemptively putting these on. These are honestly my just go with everything Doc Martens. These, if I could have a pair of these, like just 3 backup, I totally would. I wear these a lot to work. They go with a huge amount of just what I wear outside of work. These are really these boots are made for walking, and I have gotten my cost per wear out of these. And for the pants, I've got this pair of really great stretch faux corduroy flares. If I could live in a style of pant, it would be flares. They are my absolute favorite. They bring me all the nostalgia. I think they look great on my body type. They create a silhouette that I really like. And then this absolutely amazing striped ribbed turtleneck. I love this so much. This outfit is actually what I wore for Christmas or Christmas Eve dinner with meeting my girlfriend's dad's side of the family. And apparently her cousin commented that she really liked my outfit after the fact, and that gave me all kinds of good feels. I love this so much. It makes me feel so confident. I feel so good. I love the material of this shirt. It's thicker, but it's still not like crazy thick. You can wear it on its own and not have it be a long sleeve and a turtleneck that makes you feel like you're suffocating. And because we've got this lovely blue, I'm going to put on this necklace here. I just think that looks so pretty. Again, sorry for my lighting, for you not being able to see everything so well, but I really like how we're keeping a pretty neutral palette, but then we've got that pop of blue that really stands out against everything. And this necklace, when I bought it, also came with these really cute matching earrings, so we'll pop those on. So here we are with the necklace and then the little pops of blue on here. I think that looks really nice. Keeping it still a very, I was obviously, if I'm meeting members of her family, members I've never met before, I'm like, oh, I gotta look nice, but I also gotta look like myself. And I think this was a really nice collaboration of those efforts. It was December, it was freakishly cold, so another layer. This big ol' hoodie from Minga London. I absolutely love these. Probably would have gotten them in a smaller size, but I've been saying that about just about everything. But even still, this was the perfect layer to add over, keeping it a little bit casual, keeping it cozy, while also, I think, nice and stylized. I'm trying to remember what handbag I was using when I wore this, because I rotate in order to do my reviews. I'm not entirely sure, so I'll just pull out another Bayswater, but in this beautiful veggie tanned pebbled leather. A nice shot of brown. Again, very pretty, very cool, pulled together while still being on the, I mean, this is a very comfortable outfit. This is something that I would wear just on a regular going out and wanting to look nice, but it ended up doing really well for meeting that side of the family. So this one is definitely one I took a picture of myself in the mirror being all like, ooh, look at that. And then if we wanted to add, we could add a little bit of funk, a little bit of whimsy, and add even a bit more blue and pattern to that. I love stripes. I love the colors. I love everything about this, and it just definitely brings me joy as an ensemble. All right, I am actually going to call it there because it's getting time for me to wrap up and go. I am absolutely sweating. I find it funny that the day that I've been blisteringly cold and the day that I actually get off my duff and I'm like, I'm gonna film this today, it's like 48 degrees outside, which I overheat. So 48 to some people might be whatever, but 48 to me is like an ideal temperature. So moving around, trying on clothes, I have started to sweat. I'm really excited, and I hope that, I mean, looking back and editing, we'll see how it goes. I hope it turned out okay. I don't have the best layout. I don't have the best situation for doing kind of more involved styling videos, but I really just basically wanted to do it anyway because it brings me joy. I want to do it. I find these outfits. I want to share them with y'all. This is content that regardless of how many views it gets or how it does on my channel, I'm just super beyond pumped and excited. I have a lot of inspiration from other content creators. I have a lot of inspiration with some of the stuff that I have that I'm so excited to style and wear and utilize. Moving forward, I have made the decision that if I ever do hauls on my channel, it's going to be style hauls where I show you the pieces, but I show them to you styled because I just don't want to be like, I'm just bringing this in for the sake of, I want to bring it in and then show you all practical application and how I'm able to utilize it in my wardrobe when I bring it in. To all of you who made it this far, give yourself a giant big gold fucking star. You deserve it for listening to me ramble on about clothing. But thank y'all so much for watching. I love you. And as always, keep it real. Mwah!